Hi guys. You guys miss me? How are you guys? I had to really push myself to be here or to do this live because I don't feel like it. Let's see. Oops. I'm trying to fix this. Give me a second. Hi guys, are you guys able to hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, Michael Paul. How are you? How are you guys feeling? I was gonna change to do this live, and no, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like changing. I feel like being in my pajamas today. So I was like, let me change to go on you. No, I'm not doing that. How are you guys? Happy holidays. Am I late? Happy New Year. I'm never late. I'm always on divine timing. I'm here. I'm okay. Some of you guys have commented and I have answered back. I have Instagram, guys, so if you guys want to see what I'm doing or what's going on in my life, you can always go on Instagram and send me a message. I'm right here. Um, if I'm not called to come on here and talk to you guys, I'm not gonna do it. Today I feel like I should. Like I said, I wanted to come here. I wanted to change and be like, no, I'm in my pajamas. I don't feel like changing. And I do feel like talking to you guys. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. 2025 was a very interesting year. A lot of lessons, a lot of things for a lot of people. And now we have a new year, a new you, right? Hopefully you learn all the lessons from 2025 and you can move forward now. I wanted to write down what I wanted to say, but I didn't. So we're just gonna go with the flow here. And let's recap to all the things that happened in 2025. It was very hard, a lot of lessons, a lot of endings in your life, a lot of friendships that are no longer there, a lot of breakups, for people who were not aligned with you. Since you were growing spiritually, all the things that were not spiritually aligned to you were falling apart. That's what happened in 2025. Now, from what I'm seeing now, starting 2026, it seems like, hi, baby. ¿Qué pasó? That's my cat. It seems like there's still energy lingering around that are trying to pull you back to that toxic relationship, to that toxic place, whatever that is, job, friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. There's an energy that's lingering around that's trying to pull you back. Do not go back. If you left something, or not even, because most of you guys, from what I have seen, God has moved away a lot of things from you. A lot. God has moved away, because I'm sure that most of you have wanted to go back to those toxic things. And I was just kicked out of YouTube. We're not starting this. We're definitely not starting this whole going in back and forth. So bear with me, guys. If you see that I freeze or that I'm kicked out, just wait. I'll come back. I'm gonna try to finish this message. Hi, Temis. How are you? So a lot of interruptions from what you guys see. I was just kicked out from here. Anyways, Don't mind the interruptions in your life at this time. Those toxic relationships, those toxic people, those toxic things, environments, whatever it is that you left in 2025 is trying to pull you back in. It's more like a test to see if you learn your lessons. If that partner was very narcissistic, if that person doesn't make you feel good, if you don't feel good in an environment, whatever it was, if you moved from a place, if you left a job, a boyfriend, whatever it, do not go back, please. Do not go back this 2026. Keep moving forward. And I know sometimes we love someone so much and they call you and they try to trick you into going back into the relationship. Do not give in. I'm talking from personal experience. Do not give in. Do not go back. Do not look back. Whatever you left in the back in behind you, this 2025, do not go back to it. Because you're gonna regret it. It's not gonna be good. You're gonna go through another cycle of the same thing. So keep moving forward. Hold on to your heart. If you, for some reason, are feeling really sad and you don't know what to do, and this toxic thing, whatever it is, a relationship, friendship, work, whatever it is, it's something familiar, it's something that you know, and it's something that because we usually go back to it because it's familiar, it's something that we already know. Go ground yourself. Keep yourself busy. Go to the gym. Keep your body moving so you could keep transmuting that energy. If you haven't done so, in 2025, I'm going to tell you a little bit of the things that I've done, which are very helpful for you guys, because you guys are constantly asking, how are you able to move forward and what is it that you do? Well, I'm going to tell you, I will say the ending of 2025, I did a lot of decluttering. So if you haven't, go to your closet. Whatever doesn't fit, whatever is broken, whatever someone gave you and it brings you bad memories or whatever, old memories, energies of the past, whatever it is you have in your home, it could be clothing, it could be anything. If you're no longer with a person and they gave you a gift, it holds energy. So declutter, cleanse. Hi Noe, how are you? Cleanse your closet, your bedroom. Cleanse and declutter everything. I actually, I'm gonna tell you what I was doing. At the end of 2025, my garage, as you guys know, I moved here and I had a whole bunch of boxes and a whole bunch of stuff. I really thought that I gave away the things that I didn't want or whatever. I had so much things that I didn't need, that I didn't want, that was holding past energies. And I tell you, my trunk of my car was filled. I went to a place and I donated a lot of things. I went in my closet. I told my kids, look in your closet. What you don't need. And whatever it is, books, as you guys can see, I have a library. I have books here. I had more books in boxes that I didn't need, that I didn't want. Stop holding on to energy. Declutter. I know you're tired from work, whatever it is. You don't feel like doing it, do it, please. Another thing that I've noticed that I've been doing a lot is changing the position of my bed. And that is something that you need to be called to do, but you need to sit in stillness in order to listen to yourself and see what you need, because everybody is different. And I've been constantly telling you this in this channel. Everybody is an individual and everybody has their own journey. Everyone has their inner guidance, whatever you want to call it. If you want to call it God, if you want to call it higher self, universe, whatever it is you believe in, whatever that is for you, you need to sit in stillness every day so that you can listen. And that little nudge, like let's say when you walk in your room, you're like, oh, I should switch my bed. Do it. Another thing, under your bed, make sure you're moving your bed and cleaning under your bed every day, because you rest there, you sleep there. Your bed sheets every week. And I know some people are like, why are you telling us this? We already know. No, there's a lot of people that don't know. You need to cleanse where you sleep and you rest every night. Under your bed, your room should be decluttered, should be cleansed every week, I will say. So I've been changing the position of my bed. It's crazy because I walk in and I'm like, I should change it this way. I just know I should change it this way. So if you're called to do that, please do that. If you have a very long time, especially if you feel stuck and things are not going your way, um, try to change the position of your bed. This gotta be for someone out there specifically who feels like they're not moving forward. You are moving forward spiritually, but in the physical, you need to do some things. You need to cleanse. You can use ammonia. I used ammonia and sandalwood um, to cleanse my floor, like the end of 2025. So I did a deep cleanse. I wish I was recording because I'm gonna tell you guys it was a very interesting experience, like everything else in my life, very magical, I would say. Uh, so I was cleaning, right? Decluttering, when I went with my daughter to donate all these things that I didn't need anymore. We took it to a place where it's like it's not a Goodwill, it's like a private store. I forgot the name of it. But what they do is they help senior dogs and animals. So that's what I was called to take my things there. When I came back, I was like, I should declutter and finish up by cleaning my floor. And ammonia came to mind. And when I went inside like my pantry, I saw there was a little oil of sandalwood. So I put it in the water and I was cleansing. I open all the windows, I open all the doors when I'm cleaning. When I'm smudging, I do the same thing. And something very interesting happened. So, I was mopping from the front of my house to the back of my house. And as I'm mopping, I always say things. For example, any negative energy that's here that doesn't belong, should leave. I open my door to abundance and good things. And I opened my front door as I said that. And I kid you not, in my front yard, you don't usually hear birds singing. Usually it's in the back of my backyard because I have a bird feeder and I feed them. So they're constantly, singing or whatever it is. So as I open the door and I'm mopping, right, with ammonia, sandalwood, and water, and I said I welcome abundance in and I opened the door, a whole bunch of birds just came to the front of my house and started just like singing, chirping, whatever you want to call it. And I was just like, all my cats, they ran to the front to see to the window, like, what's going on? I opened the door and I'm looking around and I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I closed the door, right? And I continue mopping towards the back of my house. The back of my house has a screen door and is always open most of the time during the day. And because you need to let your house breathe, even if it's cold, guys, you gotta open the window for 5-10 minutes every day in your home. It's something that I do very often. So as I'm going to the back of my house, right, I'm mopping. All of a sudden, a bird just hit my window. I mean, yeah, it was my window or the door. I don't remember if it was the door or the window, but it hit it so hard, like boom, that I looked back and I was just like, what? Like I was scared because it's usually very quiet here in my house. So I was like, what in the world? And I looked to the back and I'm like, what's going on? Then a whole bunch of birds started chirping again. And I'm like, is this a confirmation? I'm doing a good job? Like, what is this? So, when you have a connection with the earth, when you ground often, when you say things out of your mouth, it's like a command. So when you're asking for things, like for example, I would like new things, opportunities, abundance to come into my house. And I'm cleansing and I open the door. Mother Nature is like, we hear you, we see you. I mean, that was my confirmation. So pay attention to these things. You're often so worried about this and that you don't pay attention. So cleanse your house if you haven't done so at the end of 2025. Now is a good chance to do that. Cleanse your floors with whatever you're called to, because I did it with ammonia. I usually go with my feeling or whatever comes to my mind. But if you don't want to do it my way, it's okay. There's different things that you can use out there. It could be holy water, it could be creolina, it could be, a lot of people put a lot of things in their water. If you're called, for example, you're like, okay, so say to yourself, you can say this out loud if you like, I would like to cleanse my house. What should I use? Whatever comes to your mind, use that. Again, you're on your individual journey. Your journey is not my journey. The things that I need to cleanse out of my house is not the same things that you need to cleanse. For example, maybe someone is having financial issues, but maybe the other person watching is having health issues. The way of cleansing, you might be called to do different things because what you need to clear out of your energy is different. It's different for everybody and it's individual. So that's why I tell you, when you guys watch my channel, please sit in stillness. Ground yourself. You can ground yourself. You can sit in front of the sun, facing the sun for a few minutes. Just close your eyes and sit in stillness. Stop the music. Stop the, going to work, coming home, blah, 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 I'm very busy, I don't have time. You need to calm your mind so that all these messages can come to you and you can be guided to do what it is that you need for you. Because I could sit here and be like, oh, like I have the Bible open to Jeremiah 3:17, which was the message that I'm called to give you guys today. But that message could be, maybe there's like, I don't know, 3 people watching. Maybe that message is just for one person. Maybe it resonates just for one person. Maybe God wanted that message for that person. So I could sit here and give you messages, this and that. The message might not be for you. But the cleansing your home, the decluttering is for everyone. For everyone. If you haven't done so already. So release energies, places, people, things, whatever it is you lost in 2025. It wasn't meant to be in your life. And whatever is going on, whatever situation, whatever problem that's going on in your life, I need you to trust whatever you believe in. Right? I need you to trust that you're being guided to something better. Have patience. And I don't know if you have noticed, but every time you have a situation or a problem, at the end of the day, it could be the last minute. It's always solved, right? So please hold on to your faith. Have a lot of patience. Good things are coming your way. But, there's a lot of things that need to be, those things that you left behind you, are you going to fall back to them? Are you going to go back to those toxic things? Have you learned your lessons? These are all questions that you need to ask yourself. Keep yourself busy. If you're heartbroken because of an ex or whatever it is they did to you, they're a narcissist, they're not good for you. You know this. Every time you talk to them, they make you feel bad. Keep yourself busy. Go to the gym, go take a walk, clean your house. Clean your house. Read a nice book. Make changes in your life. Another thing, I've been reading this book. So, this is a year of changing your old habits, whatever that is. For me I'm reading this book. It's called The Green Print. Green Print by Michael Borge. I think I'm saying his name right. And it's literally talking about just healthy eating. Healthy eating. Most of us don't know how to eat healthy. Most of us struggle because our parents always gave us rice and beans and chicken, and you had to eat it. You have to eat a whole big plate instead of eating a small plate. And now, people struggle with their weight and things like that. What you put in your mouth has a lot to do with your energy levels. Unless you can eat a lot If you go to the gym and you work out for an hour or two every day, you're transmuting, you're changing, your metabolism is fast. It's okay. Eat whatever you like. But also, you got to think about your health. So this 2026, I invite you guys to change all those old habits, all those bad habits that you have. Sit down and analyze them. It's nothing new that I've been saying in this channel. You need to sit down and analyze your life. Do I like where I live? Do I love my partner? How does that partner make me feel? Am I where I want to be financially? Right? Do I love my job? Where do I want to live? What do I want to do? How much do I want to make? What books can I read to help my mind? Battlefield of the Mind is an amazing book that I recommend to everyone. A lot of people who have been talking to me, asking me for guidance, they've been struggling with their mind. It's a battle inside your mind. You're constantly fighting your mind. Should I go back to this ex? I know he hurt me, but I still love him. What should I do? I don't know what to do. You need to stop the chatter in your mind. You need to replace those negative thoughts with a positive thought all day long if you have to. And it gets tiring and you're tired. And I know it's been a lot of years and you're tired of doing this and you don't want to do this anymore. But guess what? If you still have those negative thoughts, that means that you still have them there. Very active. You need to constantly keep doing that. You need to keep doing it. So let's talk about today. It's a third quarter moon. Today is January the 10th. My God, 2026. Am I excited? I've been resting a lot. Well, I think that since I moved here a year and a half now, I've been resting a lot. You need to listen to your body. That's another thing. You cannot be like, Idrisa, hi, how are you? Happy 2026. Oh, you miss talking to me? I'm right here. You can always go to my Instagram, guys, and message me. I will answer you. I'm always here for you guys. And for those of you who have been messaging me, 99% of the time is people battling with their minds. I'm waiting for this. I still don't have it. Am I gonna get it? The worry, the fear, get it out of your system. The worry, the fear, get it out of your system. Get it out of your system. Transmute the energy. Learn how to transmute energy. The more you learn and practice, the better you're gonna get at it. So now, when you have this feeling of, oh my God, what is this that I'm feeling? You already know. Let me transmute this. Let me go to the gym. Let me take a walk. Let me go ground. Let me sit in, facing the sun. Let me say it with my mouth. Whatever this energy that I feel, if it's not mine, please leave my body. Command. You have a voice. Say good things. Be careful, guys. Also, what you say. Stop cursing people. Stop wishing bad on people. Stop. You need to bless your life and talk positive over your life. Talk about what you want. Ignore everything else. All you can say with your mouth for a person that's bothering you and you don't want them in your energy, God, please remove this. Please remove this person from my energy. I do not feel comfortable. Command. Say it with your mouth. So it's a third quarter moon today. And I printed this out to see what's going on with the third quarter moon. What are some things that we can do? And pretty much what I've been telling you guys is pretty much what it says here. It's talking about release what is blocking the flow. What is blocking you in your life? Sometimes you have a garage full of old memories and things of the past that hurt you. And you need to give those things away. Release those things from your life, your garage, or whatever. Let it go. The moon asks, what no longer fits the future? What no longer fits the future you're calling in? If you're holding on to an ex, how are you supposed to get a new boo, a new husband? Release limiting beliefs. all emotional attachments, habits that drain your energy, whatever those habits are, you know what those habits are. For me, it's food and candy and chocolate and all those things. Maybe on the weekend I can do it, but Monday to Friday I can eat healthy. You know what's draining you. You know what habits you have that you want to release. You know you need to walk or go to the gym. You need to keep moving your body, not just to lose weight, but for your health. And another thing, I forgot to tell you guys. Well, it's about time. Hi, Damien Can. How are you? Let me finish talking about the moon and then I'll tell you about my fast that I did, because I was supposed to give you guys feedback and I didn't. I'm sorry. Okay. So, over commitments. Stop committing to things that don't make you feel good, you're not able to do, you don't want to do. But it's my mom, it's my dad, I can't do it. Learn to say no. Fear of disappointing others. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. I can't do it right now, I'm sorry. If you're not feeling well, don't push yourself. If someone is asking you to do them a favor or to do something for them, listen to your body. Stop listening to what people are telling you. Stop believing what your eyes see. Listen to your body. How do you feel? A friend is asking you to do something and your body feels weird. Don't do it. If you feel uncomfortable, don't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. You don't even need to apologize, but be nice. So say out loud, I release what no longer supports my highest timeline. What am I forcing that feels heavy? Again, listen to your body. Where am I settling out of fear? What patterns keep repeating and why? These are all questions that you need to sit and ask yourself. Sit down and ask yourself and see what comes to mind. Forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't approval. It's energetic freedom. Whoever hurt you in the past, whatever they did to you, I don't care what it was that they did to you, I forgive them and I release them with love. And you're going to keep repeating that until the thought of that person and that anger that you have goes away. It's not for you to retaliate or do anything against them. Leave it to God or whatever it is you believe in. One thing, okay, so write down one thing you forgive yourself for. Maybe you've been in a relationship for 20 years and you can't believe you've been listening to this liar for so long. Forgive yourself. Say, I forgive myself for X, Y, and Z. Or I forgive myself for anything that I believe, right? Because you might not even think about it, that I believe that I did wrong. One thing you forgive someone else for. Again, forgive whomever it is that did whatever to you. I forgive all of those that in my past have hurt me, and I release them with love. And say it as many times as you want. Say it to yourself, I reclaim my energy and move forward lighter. Again, I reclaim my energy and I move forward lighter. This clears subconscious blocks fast. What else? You're not deleting your goal, you're upgrading. What version of this goal is truly aligned? What part of my intentions need adjusting? For example, I allow sustainable, peaceful income that respects my energy. These are all affirmations, and you can make them, customizable to you and your situation and what you need at this time. Like I said, your words have power. Speak. Say things out loud. Stand in front of a mirror. So it has double the effect. But again, say good things. Whatever you speak and say, especially in front of a mirror, will come back to you. So don't go saying, I wish the neighbor, blah, blah, blah. whatever you're wishing for that person is going to come back to you 10 times worse. Stop cursing yourself, please. Some people walk around with this, I am bigger than God and I am able to, I don't know, curse others. And how do you think you're cursing others and you're going to be just walking around in life like, who are you? I'm just saying. Anthony, you miss me. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. How are you, Anthony? I am glad that you're here. Have you decluttered your house for things that no longer serve you? For old energies, old items, something that an ex gave you, something that someone who's no longer your friend gave you. Release all those energies. Go through your closet. Cleanse your floors, whatever you're called to do. Smudge your home. Change the position of your bed. Make sure under your bed is always clean. Clean your bed sheets, Anthony. Okay, what else? So, oh, look at this. Declutter one area. Clean a drawer, right? You don't have to do it all at once. I will just rest and sleep all week, and one day I wake up and I clean the whole house. I declutter everything. I wake up 7 in the morning and go to sleep at 1 a.m. That's me. I don't know what it is. That's me. That's just me. But you can do it one at a time. Clean one drawer. Delete all emails and photos of exes, ex-friends, whatever is not in your life anymore. Release that. Release it. Unsubscribe from draining content. Clear your calendar. And say, as you're doing these things, as I clear space, I invite aligned opportunities. So again, as I clear space, I invite aligned opportunities. So rest is productive here. Unlike other phases, rest is sacred. So we're talking about the things that, will be nice if we do during this, this moon cycle today, January 10th. Gentle movement. So move your body every day. We already talked about this. Go walk, go do something, dance in your living room, whatever it is. Go to sleep early. Stop scrolling. I do it. Stop scrolling at night. Quiet reflection in the morning. Sit down and reflect. Sit in stillness. And at night, do the same thing. Reduce stimulation. Stop scrolling. Put the phone away. Your nervous system integrates lessons during this phase. So your nerve system integrates lessons during this phase, meaning this phase of the moon that we are in right now. So an affirmation that you can do for this third quarter moon is, I release what no longer serves my becoming. So I release anything that no longer serves my becoming. I trust what is leaving is making space for better. I allow endings to be gentle and purposeful. Clarity comes as I let go. Again, this whole video is about you letting go and decluttering. Let it go, erase it, throw it away. Whatever it is you need to do. Keep yourself busy so you don't fall back into those toxic patterns and energies. Whatever it is that was let go in 2025. Why am I barely doing YouTube anymore? I am here, am I? Because if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to do it. This is why. So the message from the Bible for today, my beautifuls, I don't know who this is for, but it must apply to most of you guys. It's Jeremiah 3:17. So if you have a Bible and you believe in God, because not all of you guys do, and even if you don't, go read the message and see if you take something out of it. Jeremiah 3:17. Go read it. I'm going to tell you what I, believe the message is. But you might read it and think, something else might come towards you. That is not what I'm telling you. Again, Jeremiah 3:17. So it says, sadly, few people really see how sin deceives us. Most people can see this until they are destroyed by the sin they pursue. We should talk about that. Chosen people. So chosen people was in jeopardy as long as they persistently disobey him and pursue other things other than God. So it says, turn the people back to God, continue to worship other things other than God. The good seeds of God's command cannot take root. Their old habits and hidden sins have to be uprooted and rejected. Judgment was fast approaching unless the people turned back to him. They have false expectation because of the past promises of blessings, their blindness to their own sins, and the false prophets who kept saying that all is well. So, let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about this. So, Jeremiah 3:17, from what I got, go read it, right? Because your message might be different. It's talking about how people who are sinning and doing things that are not good, whatever that means for you, are getting a nice smackdown, pretty much. You're believing in money. You're doing what your boss, who, I don't know, maybe you have this friend who has a lot of money. You're listening to what this person is saying because since they have a lot of money, they must know what they're doing. They must know what they're saying, right? And you know that the things this person is telling you to do is not correct and you're still doing it. You're getting a nice smacked from God. Pretty much. Judgment. For all the people who are not doing things the right way. If you're doing things that you know are not okay, are not correct, are not good, go read the 10 Commandments if you don't know what what you're not supposed to do, because I'm not here to convince you of anything. If you're cheating on your girlfriend and you think that's cute, you're getting judgment. A lot of things are going to happen to people who have not been obeying God and have been listening to false prophets. Here on YouTube, my goodness. Here on YouTube, there's a lot of interesting people. That's all I have to say. And just because a person has a lot of following, just because a person has a lot of wealth, does not mean that person is connected to God. Does not mean you should be listening to them. Use your discernment. Listen to yourself. Oh, that person is telling me to do this. I don't know about that. Don't do it. Listen to yourself. Again, listen to yourself. Yeah, things are hard, but if I do this scam, I'm going to come up. Stop. Listen, wealth that is coming from illegal things and things that are not correct or good are not long lasting. You're going to enjoy wealth for a short period of time. It's not long lasting. So what is the point of you having, having all this wealth? Let's say 10 years. It could be 10 years. It could be 20 years of your lifetime. And then everything falls apart. Not only you will suffer, your kids will suffer, your whole generation will go through the nonsense because you made a bad decision. Instead of being disciplined and waiting for God to give you what he has for you, because you've been obedient and doing things the right way, you've been a good person, you have a good heart. And I know is, having a good heart and being a good person and doing the right thing, it can be a little interesting in this world because there's a lot of interesting people out there doing a lot of things, especially if you're a person of the light. Oh, the dark sees you, and they'll come towards you and they'll attack you from all corners and sides. And sometimes you're cornered in a position where you're like, what should I do? Everybody's against me. Am I doing something wrong? You start questioning yourself. Am I doing something wrong? At that moment, you call to God or whatever you believe in. God, please help me at this time. Give me clarity. Remove all these people from me. Use your mouth. That's all you can do. Use your mouth. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. I'm starting. Well, I'm gonna go. Anthony. I'm glad you're here, Anthony. I'm gonna get off of here too. I have 36 minutes here. I wasn't gonna come on here, like I said. I was like, oh, let me get changed so I could do a live. No, I feel like being in my pajamas, and I'm gonna talk to you in my pajamas, and hopefully the people that are watching this video, you know, get up from your bed, your couch, whatever it is. I know you're tired from work, whatever it is. Declutter your home. Throw away those things that do not serve you, those things that are not good. Whatever you haven't used in 6 months, you do not need it. Go donate it somewhere. Cleanse your floors. Use ammonia. Use whatever you're called to use. Smudge your home. Open the windows every day and your door. Let fresh air come in your home. Make sure you don't have piles of laundry. Make sure you will walk around your house and you will see what corner of your house is not decluttered and is not cleansed. Change the position of your bed if you feel stuck and it's been a long time and you don't know what to do. Change the position of your bed. Go inside your bedroom. Well, if you are able to do that, because some people don't have the space. If you're able to do that, just, you know, stand in front of the door of your room and say, which position should I place my bed? It will come to you. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself and trust God. Everything that's happening is happening for your greatest good. Whatever is left behind is not to be in your future. Keep moving forward. Do not look back. Do not entertain things of the past. Keep moving forward. You're going to be okay. Things are going to come to you, you know. And I know I've been saying that for a long time, and I don't know what else to tell you. You need to be patient. Everybody's journey is different. Everyone. So I can't sit here and give you like, you need to do this. But the decluttering, the cleansing, the cleaning, your bed sheets every week. Wash them. That's where you rest your head. Also, if you can, cover your head at night. I usually use a white scarf or a red one. Depends what I'm called to. Sometimes I have a purple one too. Whatever color you're called to do that. Sit with yourself. All the answers are within you. Stop listening to people here on YouTube who are telling you to do rituals and all this. Stop doing rituals. Stop doing all these things. You don't know what portals, what things, what entities you're calling into your life. And you sure, if you're going through things, you probably don't know how to handle energies. And there's some very interesting energies out there that will destroy your life, literally. So please, you know, if you have an intention towards whatever it is, as long as that intention is good, you can do it. But you need to be careful with the things that you do. I've seen a lot of wild things here on YouTube. Asking people, if you want money, do this, do that, da, da. Have a conversation with God for money, for whatever it is that you're going through. God has a plan for you, whatever that plan is. If you're not moving forward, it's because the lessons or there are things in your life that still need to be wrapped up, people that need to be moved from your life. For example, you're still in a toxic relationship and God has this wealth for you, and this narcissist or person that you're with cannot enjoy your wealth because you did the spiritual work. This person did not. God is not going to give you that wealth because that person's, you're going to suffer with them. You're going to stay there. You're going to stay broke. You're going to stay this and that and suffering until you let it go. I mean, this is the loving yourself 2026. Do things that you like, guys. You're gonna be okay. Keep holding on to faith. Do the right thing. If you haven't been doing the right thing, start. You're still gonna go through karma for whatever it is you did in the past, the demon time. um, but at least you're starting afresh. And whenever you're done paying for all of these karma, this year is like whomever's been doing good is getting good karma. Whoever's been doing bad is getting bad karma, whatever that is. You're gonna go through a lot of stuff and you're gonna see it. If a lot of people have been messing around in your energy and blocking you, they're gonna go through a lot of things and you are not able to help them. Don't help them because you're gonna get smacked too. We miss you. Hopefully we can see you more often in 2026. I will try. I will try, Paul. I will try. I will try to be here more often. But I don't know. You know what I feel like? I feel like I don't know. I have a very interesting feeling like I'm waiting for something. And I don't know I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that I'm waiting for. I'm sitting here waiting for something. And even if I get it, I'm not gonna tell you guys. So there probably gonna be signs, but I'm not gonna tell you guys. That's another thing, guys. Please hush. Do not tell people your plans. I don't care who it is. If you need somebody to talk to, go sit under a tree. Talk to your cat, your dog, whatever. Do not tell other people your plans. What are you planning to do? Keep your relationships quiet for now. If you receive money, keep it quiet. Solve your situations quietly. Have a conversation with God. Build that conversation with God. And stop telling people your things. Stop. Because there's a lot of nice things coming your way. And I feel like people can block that or delay that if you talk about it. So stop talking about whatever it is. If you want to open a business, if you are about to apply for a job, if you're buying a new home, if you got this money out of nowhere, be quiet. God, thank you for this blessing. Have a conversation with God. Sit under a tree. Yo, tree, let me tell you what happened today. So I got all this money. Oh my God, I found the perfect girl. She's going to be my wife. But stop telling people. There's still energies, friends, whomever, lingering around you, right? That don't have the best intention for you. So keep things quiet, please. Please, please. Anyways, I'm getting off of here. 43 minutes, guys. This has been a little too long for my liking. I don't know what else. What else should I tell you guys? You're gonna be okay. Keep having faith, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. Be patient. Work on your mind. If you feel sad, worry, whatever, you don't need to be. Talk to God. Go ground yourself. I mean, grounding for me helps so much. When I ground myself and I sit in front of the sun, I don't care what I'm feeling. It all goes away. That works for me. You should try it. I don't know if you're able to. Sit quietly and picture just a white light over your body. Have a conversation with God. Say, God, give me clarity. Show me what I need to do, where I need to be. A lot of you guys do not see your path, do not see where you're going. You're not supposed to. God wants to surprise you. Some of you guys don't see. King of curses? Oh my God, hi. You change your name? King of curses? Why would you put such name? King of curses. You change your name. Why would you put that name, King of curses? Why? Why you want to be a king of curses? Why can't you be king of prosperity? Why it has to be king of curses? No, now YouTube shows username instead of names. It shows usernames instead of names. So that's always been your name, King of Curses. I don't know. Because you need to master both the good and the bad side. Yeah. But you having your name displayed, I don't know how I feel about King of Curses. So meaning you overcome all curses? Is that what is that what the name is? Yeah, I still didn't get it. Yeah, King of Curses, that you overcome every curse. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I just King of Curses. Okay. King of Curses to me is someone who curses often. But you know, you might see it as you overcome every curse. So that's why you're King of Curses. Is that why, Gojo? I don't know. But anyways, how are you, Gojo? Happy New Year. How are you feeling? How's life treating you? How is school? I don't even remember when I kept that name. Well, guess what? You can always change it. How are you feeling, Gojo? How are you? Have you decluttered where you sleep? Have you decluttered your phone from old pictures, from old memories, past memories? Have you decluttered? Have you cleansed? Oh, what have you guys been doing? I mean, I come here and I put videos, and even though you guys watch my videos, a lot of you guys struggle with this fear, with this anxiety, with this. Whenever you, let's say you go apply for a job, you're messaging me, oh my God, am I gonna get the job? If you don't get the job, it wasn't meant for you. It's not for your highest good. And if you're gonna get it, it's meant to be. Skip the worry and the fear. You don't need to. You guys need to work on your minds. Fight with your emotions and your mind. Your mind is literally a battlefield. The darkness attacks you through your mind. It uses your mind against you. Just work on your mind. Again, there's a book, Battlefield of the Mind. Go read it. It's like a Christian or Catholic book or whatever, but you could ignore all that and just take the message from it. Just read it and take whatever you can from it. You know? Work in progress. Yeah. This whole life is a work in progress, but I have been learning to let go, to have patience. Whenever a situation arises, I sit like this. And I'm like, God, what is this? What's going on? I observe things now. I don't interact or say anything anymore. I don't care what it is. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so that's what's going on. I wonder how this movie is gonna end up. Talking about movies, guys, I saw the movie last night. I took my daughter to the movie. She wanted to see Housemaid. You guys should watch that movie. Oh my God, Housemaid. Interesting movie. I didn't know what it was about, but very interesting. Of course, what, Anthony? Are you sad or something? I expect a good reaction. You expect a good reaction. I'm not sad. I'm not mad. I'm saying, I don't know if the reaction is taken out of me, but I don't react to things anymore. I don't know what has happened to my reactions. I don't know. When did you get married? How are you? Jeremy, how are you feeling? Happy New Year, happy holidays. I hope you decluttered your home, your space. I hope you got rid of anything and everything that you're not using anymore, old pictures, whatever it is. Who said I got married? And you just did to my name. King Curses. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, first of all, who it was. And two, why would you put that name? Rashida Lee. Hi, I missed you. That big ass rocker. Your finger! You sent it to me, Jeremy. You remember? That was my Christmas gift. You remember? I think this is the marriage hand. Not this one. And I did not get married and I do not have a boyfriend, guys. And this 2026, I am finally, this is my right hand, giving myself a chance to date. So, I don't know who I'm gonna date because, like my kids say, I'm always in my house. I don't know. God's gonna have to figure it out because I'm not going out to, no. I'm not doing it. The real reason is because it's a character from JJK, the same anime as Gojo, and he's the antagonist named Sukuna, also referred as King of Curses. Oh, so it does have, see, it has a meaning. I see. Very interesting. But I'm glad that King Curses, you take it in a positive side, as in someone who always overcoming curses. Does that character, what does that character do? Does it curse people or does it overcome curses? I don't know. How are you, Jeremy? Jeremy and Anthony and everyone is just like so invested in if I'm married or not. Guys, I am not married. I do not have a boyfriend. I am not looking for one either, but I am open to dating this 2026. I'm going to give myself a chance to meet a wonderful person. A wonderful person. So yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna meet him soon. I don't know where my husband is. Like, my husband needs to hurry up because it's getting a little boring. You know? I need adventures. I need to travel. I need to do things. And it's much better if I do it with someone. So, I don't know. I don't think my husband is watching me. But God is hearing me. So, God needs to hurry up and bring him to me. So, let's see what happens this 2026. I'm excited. Valentine's is coming next month. So if my husband is watching, make it special. Make it special for me. Because, I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm going to meet my husband soon. Hi, Larry. How are you? Hi, Elle. How are you? Happy holidays. Happy New Year. I'm not late. I'm in divine timing. Okay? Today is the 10th. So, Target is a good place to meet people. Stay off Tinder, though. Tinder. I'm not going to go to Tinder. Tinder is probably a lot of men with drama and trauma. I don't want to deal with that. No. Target is a good place. I don't think there's a Target near here. I think the nearest Target is like 20 minutes away. I don't know if I want to meet someone in Target, Jeremy. What would be my perfect place to meet a person? For me, you know what would be magical? For me to go somewhere to watch a sunset and just think about life. And for that person to go to the same place and we meet there. Divine intervention. Love it. I'm here fantasizing, guys. It's just me. I think that would be the perfect place. He goes there to look at the sunset. I go there to look at the sunset. We're both thinking about life. We turn around and look at each other. Oh my God, your life sucks too. But the sunset is beautiful. Let's get married. I can't. Let me stop. Happy New Year, Larry. We still finding husband. I thought you might got married. Married? It's been a while for me. Who am I gonna get married to, guys? Do you guys not see me when I'm here on live? I'm always in my house. My kids literally tell me that I need to go out and socialize and meet people. I don't want to meet people. I'm okay with you guys because you guys are in your house. You guys are far. But in person, I don't know. If only it was that easy. Jeremy, why not? I believe it is that easy. I feel like I want to meet someone and fall in love with them at first sight. I want it to be magical. I want it to be nice. I don't know. Put a little excitement into my life. Like, oh my God, I saw this tall, beautiful guy and I saw him and oh my God, he's so beautiful and handsome and I felt butterflies everywhere. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like that. But knowing God in my life, I'm probably gonna meet him in the most weirdest way. Yeah, because because things are just that interesting in my life. So I don't know. Let's see. But I might tell you guys after I meet him, get married, have twins. Then I might tell you in 5 years, oh my God, you guys didn't know I got married. Yeah, I'm not sharing my love life with nobody. Not doing that mistake again. Because it seems like, I don't know. People who are of the light and come together are heavily targeted. And I don't feel like dealing with the extra stuff. So right now I am single, but if I'm not single, I'm going to tell you I'm not single. I'm not going to tell you with who, though, if I'm married or not or whatever. But I'm going to keep it private. I don't got the time for the extra stuff. You're in love with me, Anthony? Are you really? Is it love or is it lust? What do you love about me, Anthony? I don't do my hair. I'm always barefoot. I have 4 cats. So there's hair everywhere. You're probably going to eat hair if you marry me. And what else? What do you love about me? Tell me. So am I expecting flowers from you for Valentine's, Anthony, since you're so in love? I like your persona. It's not lust. You like my persona? That's nice. That you like my persona. 4 cats? Nope. Yes, I have 4 cats. And I need a king size bed. Because if my cats want to sleep next to me, my husband shouldn't have a problem with it. I hope he loves animals because he might be sleeping on the floor. Not my cats. I'm just saying. I'm a germaphobe. What in the world is a germaphobe? I don't want to touch you. You don't want to touch me. So can we have like an online relationship? What do you mean you don't want to touch me? Jerry said hell no. What do you mean hell no? It has to be a person just like me, very spiritual, because I am not explaining the things I feel. If I don't like your aunt, your sister, your mother, I am not arguing with you of why I feel like punching them in the face if I don't know them. So you need to be spiritual, just like me. You need to have an understanding of spirituality like me. You need to be connected to God the same way I am, or be open to it at least. You need to love animals. You need to be a good person. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to fix or teach anybody anything. I need the person that have learned the same lessons as me to come to me. The person who has been through the same things, spiritual awakening, whatever it is, received messages, has a connection with God, believe in God, live by the word of God. Because it's a thing, you could read the Bible, go to church, and not live by the word of God. So, I don't know what to tell you. And I am not here to change or discuss or talk to anybody about anything. I don't got time. I don't care. I really don't. I love cats. I'm just allergic. Oh man. So you're about to unalive yourself if you're with me, because I want the finished product. Yes, Jeremy. Yes. I died 4 times. Oh, so it's okay for you, Anthony. Jeremy, I want the finished product. I do. I wouldn't say I committed a mistake, but before I thought that, Miss Healer over here, I could just fix and change people. And I need to understand that every person is going through their own journey and their own process. And maybe I'm placed in somebody's life to show them the way. But I cannot change a person or make them do anything. If a person is a certain way, I'm not going to come in and change them. For example, I'm going to give you the perfect example. I'm a person who doesn't litter or throw trash like on the floor outside. It bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me. My saying is, you do not clean outside, so why are you throwing garbage outside? So being with a person who's always littering and throwing garbage outside and not seeing anything wrong by doing that, and just, let's say, when they're with me, holding on to the cup just because they're with me, but when they're by themselves, they litter. I'm not really changing that person. That person is just respecting that I don't like for them to throw things on the floor, and they're not going to do it because they're with me. I don't want that. I want the person who doesn't throw things on the floor because they know or don't want to, right? Because they're contributing to this earth, not because I'm telling them to or because they want to be around me. Another thing, let's say you have kids, and I have kids, and because this is a true story. When my kids were younger, I took them, we were in the Catholic Church, and I would take them to Mass every Sunday. I would take them to catechism class, which is Bible study and stuff like that, class every Wednesday. Let's say the person I'm with have kids. They do not want their kids to attend Mass. They do not want their kids to attend Bible studies and things like that. And, my kids did all the sacraments and things in the Catholic Church because that's what I did when I was younger. And not for the religion part of it, because right now I don't consider myself a part of a religion. I'm just spiritual. But because they need to learn of God. Who's God? That there is a God. If later on in life they decide not to believe in God, that's up to them. But I taught them, right, that there is a God by taking them through these classes. The person, let's say, that I'm with don't want their kids in religion or to go to church or to go to Mass on Sunday. It's a dysfunction kind of thing. The things that I want is not the same thing that this person wants. Just me staying with this person And them seeing what I'm doing with my kids doesn't mean that they're gonna change and change their ways. I don't want to change. I don't want to fix. I don't want to teach. I could do it with you guys, but not with the partner I'm with. We need to be in sync and be on the same wavelength, right? Because I feel like once you have a partnership like that, that you both think alike, you've been through a lot, and you learn your lessons and things like that, it's like you and him against the world. And knowing that when two people of the light come together, there's going to be a lot of dark energies that are going to try to come and ruin that. And if you both are not on the same page and you both are not discerning of what might happen and how as soon as we come together, I'm going to have a lot of men coming towards me because of my light and because they want to destroy what we have. And the men, as soon as he's with me, a lot of females are going to come and try to break up what we have. If we both are not in sync and know this, right? If we're not together and know this and protect each other and know, then any little Susie or Mark or whomever, or the mom, sister, whomever, is gonna come into the relationship and break it, damage it, whatever. The minute two people who are together start arguing and fighting because a third person, oh, this person said this person said that. If you are together and you don't know each other, you cannot sit together and talk and know that as your partnership, people are going to want to destroy it. Because imagine one person being of the light being attacked. Imagine two together, how powerful they will become. You're going to feel like the whole world is against you two. And you guys need to protect each other and have that bond. So if I don't find that, it's going to be very difficult to hold a relationship, because someone being with me comes with a lot of spiritual attacks, I will say. Because it will double, right? I get them just by being me. Imagine me being with a divine partner, someone of the light just like me. It's not going to be pretty. And if you're not a warrior of the light, and if you're not a person who understands spirituality, it's not going to last. It's not going to last. And I'm not wasting my time, because I can't, I'm not going to be here arguing with you. Why, I don't know, your mom, who you see her as a saint, but I see that this lady is doing witchcraft and doing all these things, and she's making us fight. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. You need to see that. You need to know. And if you're not able to see it, it means you're not ready spiritually. That's how I see. Me loca, you never talk to me. What do you mean I never talk to you, Anthony? I get it. Finished product sounds boring, though. I need some toxicity in my life. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. Bebé, I don't know. I don't want any toxicity. I mean, it comes with toxicity because I'm still very jealous. What's mine is mine. Mine. And I'm not sharing. But I think if the right person comes, he will know to make me feel safe and loved and wanted, have all attention on me, and I won't have a reason to be jealous and be toxic like that, because I will feel safe with him. Hello, beautiful darling. Hi, I miss you lots, my darling. Cute world, my sweet soul. How are you? Happy New Year. Happy holidays. I hope you have an amazing 2026. I've been on here talking for a little too long. It is 1:42 p.m. here. I need to catch the sun. I usually sit and ground. I should bring you guys and end my live grounding. Let me go check. Usually I wait for the sun to hit my healing circle, right, directly, so I can sit and ground myself while I sit in my energy circle. I can certainly show you guys. It's 1:42. The sun should be directly hitting my circle right now. How are you, my sweet soul? Do you remember me, my sweet soul? Yes, Sandeep, I remember you. Let me see, guys. Let me go outside. I'm gonna ground myself, guys, and I'm gonna let you guys go. But I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing, because I should show you guys, right? I need my little stick. I sit outside with my Palo Santo stick. Palo Santo stick. Every day, barefoot. I wait for the sun to be hitting my circle. Yep. Yep. So look at my healing circle, guys. And oh, this is something very nice for you guys to know. So my healing circle, look guys, I have my Palo Santo and this. I usually burn it and put it in the middle right there. Let me see. Jesus. I put it in the middle right there. But look, this is something very interesting. I sit, guys, right here. I put my butt right there, right? Look what grew in between my in between I can't even see. I don't know if you guys can see. In between my legs, because I sit right here. I'm always facing the sun, right? This way. But in between my legs, a whole plant grew. So let me show you. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, look, this is my healing circle. I sit right here facing the sun. In between my legs, a whole plant grew. A whole plant grew. And another thing, every time I sit here, orange and black butterfly comes and it sits right here with me. Let me see if it comes. Oh, Jesus. Usually I can't talk because it flies away. I definitely cannot see you guys right now. Hold on. Okay, so I can't see you guys, but look, I sit right here, right? Every day, facing the sun, right? And look, you see? Right in the middle of where I sit, a whole plant grew. You can't make this up. Let me see. I need to get my sunglasses. Oh my God, really? You remember my name, my sweetheart? Yes, cute world. Sandeep, I remember your name. I thought by now Gerald will have wandered into your backyard. Oh my God, the duck. I haven't been to the pool. I haven't been to the pool. I feel like I want to sit here and see if the butterfly comes. Maybe I post a video. I'm to show you guys. I've been recording the butterfly. Every time I sit here, it will literally come and sit right there in front of me. And I'm like, is there something you want to tell me? Should we talk about something? So I'm sitting here grounding myself and a butterfly just sits right there. I don't even know where it comes from, really. Like, it's just the weirdest thing ever. Anyways, guys, so if you guys want to know, this is the healing circle. I have a whole video on how I made it. You can go watch it. I sit here barefoot and I face the sun. You know, I close my eyes and we can do it together so you guys know what I do. Look, just barefoot. You just sit here and I close my eyes and I say, God, ground myself so deep into the middle of the earth where I cannot be ungrounded. Please remove any negative energy or anything that's not for my highest good. May a white light shine over my body, where my body is nourished and healed of anything that my body may need at this time. I honor the sun also. I always say, I have a video about it too, Ra, because I sit facing the sun all the time, and I had a dream where, you know, and you guys can go see it. The dream was telling me, I am Ra, R-A, Ra. I am Ra, the healing energy of the sun. So every time I sit here, I say, Ra, fill me with your healing energy. And when I'm here at night, and it's like a full moon, I always tell the moon to fill me with healing energy. That's all I do. I sit here. You know, sometimes I talk to God and tell God the things that I want. But first of all, when you sit and ground yourself, you release any negative energy or anything that's not for your highest good. Right? So your body, your soul can be ready to receive. Retired troll, how are you? How are you feeling? Oh my God. Hi. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. 2026, new beginnings. Yes, Damien. You miss me? Yeah, guys. You know, for those of you guys who things have not changed, you need to ask yourself, have you changed the things that you're doing on your daily basis? I sit here every day, and I'm waiting for my. I'll be so upset if I sit here and after I end the live, the butterfly comes. I'll tell you, it's the cutest thing. There's some things that you just can't explain, guys. I will sit here and that butterfly will come every day and it will sit right there in front of me. And I'm like, are you trying to tell me something? Thank you, sweet world. I usually sit here and burn my Palo Santo. And just close my eyes and sit here as I ground myself. And like I told you guys, a whole plant or weed or whatever this plant is grew between my legs, guys. You can't make this up. Look. So look, you see? I sit here and I face the sun, right? Look, I'm sitting right here. A whole plant grew in between my legs. You can't make this up. Hi Hassan, how are you? Things that happen to me, things that happen to me have no explanation. But you know, I feel like my energy is so nice and healing that it makes things grow. So I'm honored. It's very nice. I like it. I really do. I usually come here with sunglasses, but I need to get my sunglasses. I will stay here for maybe, sometimes I stay here for 5 minutes, maybe 10, sometimes longer. It depends. And if you're here, you know, I close my eyes and all I hear is these birds chirping or whatever they're doing. Sometimes there's an owl too that will come and be here.
You need to go out and enjoy nature, guys, especially if you have a backyard. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds.
Hi, Geminis. Welcome in today to all the beautiful Geminis out there. You guys, we're beginning your Gem 6. I haven't done it since the end of December. All right, you guys, welcome in. My name is Elena. If you've never viewed me, welcome back to all my beautiful Geminis. Current energies on this is good for all placements. Your sun, your rising, your moon. Here we go. We're going to begin for Gemini. I saw accelerated motion fly out. Harvest. Big energy around you right now of regrounding your energies. Pardon me. It's by Palo Santos. It likes to just keep burning, even though it's supposed to go out. It just keeps burning. I just find that very strange. But you guys, this is actually beautiful because this is something around you right now that you're pulling in. And I feel sources telling me right now, Geminis, is a time for you to reground your energies and focus it on what you want. Realize that we have to connect our own energies to a place of peace with pulling something beautiful in with your own energies. But here we go. I got a few more messages for you from Source today. Moving on.
Kathy, I have a butterfly that kept vomiting around in the summertime also. It will land on me and crawl on while I was grounding myself. It was the most beautiful thing. Yeah. Guys, the most weirdest thing just happened right now. I don't know, are any of you guys a Gemini? I'm literally sitting here grounding myself. I haven't touched the phone. And there was a YouTube video playing while I'm on live. And it was talking about Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. You need to have a peaceful energy at this time and ground yourself. What in the world? You could hear it? You could hear the video that was playing? I was just confused I had to close the app and reopen it. And it's 111 right now, actually, on my phone as we speak. Not the time, it's just the numbers that came up. So something about a Gemini, guys. Any of you guys are a Gemini? This is a message for a Gemini. Gemini, your energy needs to be at peace and you need to ground yourself. What in the world? Listen, I can't explain things. But yeah, the most beautiful thing is when you have encounters, when you sit in nature and you ground yourself and you have that connection with Mother Earth, you know, butterflies come or whatever animal comes to you. It's the most beautiful thing. And you might think, oh, it's just, you know, a coincidence or whatever. But for me, I have a whole week or two where this butterfly just sat right here next to me. And I have a whole bunch of videos too because I recorded it. And sometimes it will come and it would sit on me. So it was great. Yeah, we could hear the video, but couldn't hear the thing you were saying. It was, you see? Oh well, I'm glad that this thing is recording, and it was just weird. Cause I'm just holding my phone. I had my eyes closed and I opened it because I heard, "Hi Gemini, hi Gemini." I'm not a Gemini. I'm an Aries. So that was really strange. But again, everything in my life is magical and strange, so I'm getting used to it. So that might be a message for a Gemini. If you're going through chaos, Gemini, stop the worry and the fear. Ground your energy. Your energy needs to be at peace at this time. There's this beautiful bird right now here. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off of live so I could continue grounding myself, and I'm gonna see if I upload a compilation of the videos that I've been taking every time I'm sitting here grounding of this butterfly. I don't know if it's gonna come today or not. Usually after, I would say, 5 minutes of being here, it comes. just so I can show you guys. I might upload it to the shorts. I try to record all the weirdness, but sometimes I can't. For example, if the butterfly comes and I start talking, it goes away. So anyways, have an amazing day, guys. Happy Saturday. Happy New Year. Remember to declutter. Get rid of all the things that are no longer serve you. Go into your closet. Throw away that old shirt that you haven't worn since 30 years ago. I don't know. And old pictures, emails. Declutter everything. Change the position of your bed. Cleanse your floors. And I will see you guys next time. I don't know when I'm gonna do another live. I'm trying, guys. I'm gonna try to do a live every day, but listen, sometimes I just don't feel like it. Okay. Bye, guys. Again, if you want to get in contact with me, you want to talk about things or whatever it is, Primary Healer on Instagram. Thank you for joining me.